Oh, there you are. Sorry about being a few minutes late. I had some technical difficulties, but I'm here now. Hi everybody, welcome to first live readings with Atena. When you join, please say something so I know you're here. Otherwise, I don't know if you're here or who's here, so I'll be looking for you. I'm going to start in just a few minutes with the actual questions and the readings. Say hello, please, so I can see you. I am going to start in a few minutes with the actual readings. I have my cards, so I'm ready to go. Thank you for the love. And I have my tea, so I can continue talking. So, hi Eileen, thank you for coming. Oh my god, Eileen. So, anyway, I want to tell you about a few interesting events that are happening and a few announcements that I want to make before we start. The first thing I want you to know is to follow me on Instagram. It's the same name that you use here on Facebook, which is Psychic Atena. So go to Instagram.com, get the app, look me up under Psychic Atena. And I'm going to have live events there too. I don't know exactly if they'll be the same or different. I'm going to try to mix it up a bit, keep you guessing. So follow me on both here and there, and you won't miss a thing. So we'll have fun together. Hi everybody. Hi Jai. Hi Stacy, Brittany. I just love how many people are coming. This is great. I want to tell you about my magic candles. A lot of you know I make candles, intention candles. They're magic energy candles. I call them candles with a purpose. I've seen wonderful results with them. People get good burst of energy to get what they need. So you can go to my Instagram page, read the comments and the feedback from that. So you'll see what people have said about the candles and my other things. With these energy candles, what I decided to do is to give one away. But I'm not just going to give one away, I'm going to have a contest. And you're all invited to join. It starts immediately right now. 2 weeks from now, I am going to announce the winner, but everyone can enter. What you need to do is send me your intention or your wish or what you would like to energize with your candle. You can email me, you can text me, you can send me a direct message on Facebook, on Instagram, any way you can get it. Don't send me a carrier pigeon because my cat won't like it. Any other way is just fine. So when you send me your intention, I am going to pick one at random. And the winner will get to see 2 weeks from today at the same time how your candle is made. So if you need a little help tweaking your intention, you can contact me. I will help you word it and work it so that it'll be good for you. If you need a candle before 2 weeks, you can order them right now, right this minute. Just go to my website, psychicatena.com, and order one. If you can wait 2 weeks, then we will go ahead and hopefully pick you as a winner. We'll see. So that's happening now. Entry deadline is June 5th. So you need to have your entry in by June 5th. If you don't, then you can't get in because I need to pick one of these candles and get all the supplies for it. So June 9th is an exciting day for my Miami friends. Miami people, say hello. My very, very good friend, you can look her up. Her name is Gypsy Juju, and she is organizing an event with 3 of my other really good friends, which is awesome. And there's going to be meditation. It's in person, led by my friend Jessica. There's going to be a grounding exercise. Maria is going to be doing the meditation and the grounding. My friend Jessica is going to be doing the yoga, and my friend Armando, you know him as Mr. 7, is going to give you messages from Spirit. And all of this is only $25, everything. So it's going to be happening at Madison Hammock Park on June 9th. I posted a link on my page, so after this, don't leave now. After this, go and check it out, and it'll be wonderful. It'll be fun. I wish I could be there, but I am in North Carolina right now, which I am not sorry for. If you look at this beautiful view, this is my home, and I love it here. So for my North Carolina people, I don't have such an event, but we'll come up with something at some point. So I think that's it. I took notes. Yes, I have notes, so I don't forget anything. So I am going to see some questions. Nobody's asked anything yet, so I'm gonna just keep talking then. I want you to know that you can always order a single question or a full reading with me, and I will be happy to give you my psychic insights. My cards are always ready to go. You can order it at my website, psychicatenna.com. Send me a text. My phone number is all over the internet, so you can't miss it. And we'll get started. So I am going to start by looking at all these beautiful comments. Oh my God, you guys are awesome. There's so many people. So I'm going to start taking questions now. So I am so glad you're here. Thank you for all the love. If there's something you're wondering about or something you want to know, just please feel free to send me a question. Post it right here in the comments. I will see it. So Brittany, I'm going to start with you. You are worried about June 3rd. So we're going to take a look and see what's happening. So I am going to answer your question about June 3rd. So I don't know why that's an important date for you, but the first card you get is vacation. So that day, you need to make sure you take a break from the ordinary. It is a significant day for you. So I know that you have a big thing coming up that day. I don't know if it's graduation or a job or what you're starting on June 3rd, but it is a significant day for you. It is a hurdle. You've been struggling about this because you have the card that says rise above problems. It tells me you've been struggling with this. It tells me you have been pushing for and working with people to try to get what you want, but most importantly, you get the harmony card. So this is going to work out, but you need to make sure first of all, you're paying attention to your intuition, that you take care of anything you can ahead of time. The key here is to battle all the people who are against you or who are not fully supportive. They're not necessarily want you to fail. Some of them don't even know that they're not supportive, but you need to take care of them and get them out of the way before then and handle any complications. Try to predict as best as you can what's happening. I think a full reading on this would definitely help you to get full clarity on how to make the best of this, because you have a lot of control here. This is not out of your hands. It's not a done deal. It is looking very positive for you though, but it's not going to be anything like what you're expecting. The vacation card usually means you take a break, but this break for you is not an easy break. This is like nothing as planned, nothing as ordinary. So I don't want to scare you, but you need to plan for the unexpected and make sure that you handle whatever's coming at you ahead of time as much as you can, okay? So there's your answer. Thank you so much. I am going to pick somebody there. I'm going to scroll down a little so I miss the people from ahead. So I am so glad you guys are here. Jai Robinson, will you get promoted this year? That's a yes or no question, but it's never a yes or no answer. So I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I don't always know how to pronounce names correctly. But Jai, for you, if you're getting promoted, a lot of this is about you. I like that your first card is, here I'll show you up close, Inner Power. Inner Power means this is up to you to make happen. It's not going to be handed to you. You have to work for this. Unfortunately, there's nobody rooting for you for this. It's more like there's a lot of competition because you got the self-reliance card. So the people who are rooting for you don't work there. Anybody who works there is not wanting you to get promoted because they want the promotion too. So make sure you are dotting all your I's and crossing all your T's. You're doing a good job. Make friends with the bosses. Let them know you want this promotion. I don't feel you're communicating this right. They don't even know you're up for it. So take action. Make sure that you are noticed in a good way. Mistakes are always noticed real fast, but the good things you do are part of the routine. So you want to make sure that you sing your own phrases. So, and there is really not an issue with this promotion. It's pretty much in the bag, but I don't feel you're going to get it this year if you don't take action. You need to take action. Okay, I'm going to take one from Brittany. Thank you very much, love and light. Oh, you're welcome. So that's not a question, but You guys are making me laugh. So, Jai Robinson, I hope you get your promotion, but remember to take action. Omar, I can't believe you brought him up. We're not going to talk about Omar today. You need to listen to what I told you in the reading about Omar. Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. I want you to know that I'm going to answer your question. Your next step at work. So this is a very wide and broad question. So let me see what the cards will say for you, what you should do at work. Your life is so not about work right now. So all your cards are about your personal life. So I love that. So you've got rise above problems. So your main course of action at work, taking your next step, is just continue working and doing what you're supposed to be doing and follow the status quo. It's like you go through the motions and not much change happening for you at work. Where you have changes in your personal life, you've got your romantic partner here. I love this male fairy. He is awesome. And you've got happily ever after. These two cards usually mean a long-term happy relationship, or relationships that's been struggling is going to be fixed. So look for the positive in your personal life. Put a little attention on your personal life. Your work doesn't need your attention right now. Just keep going. You need to wait for the energies at work to clear a little. You need to allow yourself a little bit more time so that you're ready for action. It's not action time for you. You're kind of in a stagnant energy, and there's nothing you can do about it. That part is out of your hands. So put a little focus in your personal life and your love life. Look for that happy ever after, because you're definitely on the right track there, and allow that to come your way. I love that you guys are talking Spanish. I don't understand Spanish, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to answer that. Ileana de Villegas. Ileana, I'm going to answer your question. Your question is, should I walk away from the relationship I'm in? So I would gather from that it's not meeting all of your points, but let's see how we can work with that in your relationship. Okay, your cards indicate to me, first of all, you're in charge of this relationship, so you get to decide what happens. You already know the answer to this question. Unfortunately, this relationship is about one thing. It's a very physical relationship. There's not a depth there that will sustain a long-term energy, a long-term power. So because you are in charge, it's not going to be up to him to leave. It's going to be up to you to leave. It's fun. It works. You can stay as long as you want, but this is not going to be forever. This is going to be a relationship that is for now, and that is going to be fun, and you're going to have a lot of satisfaction from that point. But if you're looking for a permanent person, somebody to share your life with, this is not the right person for you, because they're not into it. It's a very physical connection. It's wonderful to have a physical connection with somebody, but you need to really ask yourself what you want. This is the card that makes you question that. Look inside yourself. You've already decided. I'm not going to tell you what you decided, because you know you have, and you can keep it as long as you want, but it's not going to go as far as you'd hoped. So unless he does a lot of growing and suddenly becomes interested in your life, this isn't going to happen. So we're good. Uh-oh. I'm just learning how to work this thing, so bear with me. I am so glad you guys are here, and oh my gosh, 8 people. This is more than I thought. All right, Mayfi, you want to know about your health. I'm going to answer your question about your health. Thank you for not asking about Omar. This has been going around. So let me take a look. I am looking at your health. You're fine. First of all, that's the bottom line. You're fine. You have health issues like the rest of us that pop up every now and then. You know, you get the cold, you have to take care of yourself, you need to do things like that. But first of all, you're fine. Your card is feeling safe, so you are taken care of. You need to call upon your guides, your spirit guides. You're a spiritual person, you know how to do this, and ask them to guide you and protect you, because you tend to forget yourself. These two cards, your life is about your family. You've got parenting and children on one hand, family harmony on the other hand. You try to keep your life as steady going as possible. You try to keep the harmony. You try to keep everybody together. And it's true, you are the glue in your family, but you're not including yourself. You're part of this family. So make sure you're including yourself and that you're keeping yourself connected to what you need. Everybody else comes second. Whatever order they're in is fine, but you can't be at the bottom anymore, because that's how you end up being sick. If you're worried about your health, that's what's happening. You're forgetting you. So take care of yourself. You don't have any problems right now, but you keep going down this road, you will. Take care of yourself. Alright. You're welcome, Ileana. Thank you so much. I'm going to scroll up a bit while you enjoy the view. I wish, honestly, you guys, this was smell-o-vision, because I'm smelling flowers in the air, and it's so magical. You would just love it. Let's see. Ingrid, what's coming my way? That's a very broad question, Ingrid. So we're gonna try to answer Ingrid. Aw, thank you. Somebody said you're magical. That's sweet. You guys are all magical. So, Ingrid, what's coming your way is a little more playtime. This is your card, Inner Child. Make sure you are playing, you're following your passion, and you are doing the things that you want to do. You've also got a lot of questioning to do. You've changed your mind about a lot of your goals, and you're kind of at a crossroads. It's not that you've changed your mind about your life path or where you're headed or everything that you're interested in, because you have a lot of interests, you have a very varied life, but your goals are switching. It's like the things you once wanted, you don't want anymore, and you're questioning that and you're judging yourself for it. So that's the real big issue, is the judging yourself for it. Go with it. We're animals that change. That's what we do. If you didn't change your mind, what fun would life be? So go with the change. Go ahead and change your mind. Go ahead and pick a new hobby. Go ahead and experiment and try a different life. So, you know, it's fun. Live a little. See the playing card, the Inner Child card, this is your center. You need to make sure you're having fun, and if you're not having fun in the ways you used to have, then have fun in new ways. You can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. So what does your future hold? A lot more playtime. So get your husband, go out, travel, do fun things. You need to have more fun in your life, so do that. So now, everybody that is asking multiple questions, I'm only going to do one per person. So if you already had your question answered, I'm not going to answer another one. So I know that. Okay, Eileen, I'm going to answer your question. Your question is for Maria, so you're giving her your question to her. So, looking at you. Okay, your question is if Maria will find her Italian man. And I am as surprised as you are that the answer is yes, because she's a very strong manifester and she has a lot of passion. You've got this card here, which is a passion card for you. I know it says sexuality, but it's passion. You need somebody who's intense, because you're pretty intense and you like to be shook up. So don't pick a dangerous man. Don't go, you know, into shady areas. But Italian is definitely a hot-blooded variety, so go with that. Definitely go with that. Positive expectations. So have fun with it, but make sure you're still listening to yourself. Don't let anybody take you over, and don't lose yourself in your relationship. You tend to do that a lot, and that's usually what happens with people who lose themselves in a relationship is they end up not being happy and resenting their partner. So if you want a lasting relationship, make sure it's somebody who lets you be who you are. And definitely Italian works. So I like that. I saw one here that I wanted. Okay, Vanessa, you want just a message. So I'm going to just give you a message. What the Spirit wants you to know right now. I like those questions. So, Vanessa, for you, I love this one here. This is not your card. This is your card. Okay. Vanessa, you are safe. You are protected, you are guided, and you're not in any danger. You are very judgmental of yourself. You need a lot more kindness in your life. You have been raised in a society and living in a society that is very judgmental of you. Everything you do is questioned. I don't know why, but it is. You are God's perfect child, and we can't question what he built, and he built you just the way you are. So let's love you just the way you are. There's nothing wrong with you. You be you, you do you, and you create the world that you want to live in, and don't really care what anybody else thinks. It's not their life. Your final card, your third card, is moving forward fearlessly. I like this fairy because she's stepping on rocks going through a creek, and that's kind of how you've lived your life, stepping on rocks, trying carefully not to touch any hurtful or fearful emotion, and in turn you live in fear. And we don't want you to live in fear. We want you to live in a happy place where everyone who participates loves who you are. And if they don't love who you are, if they want to complain about it, well, that's really about them. They're coming from their perspective. They don't know your life. They don't live your life. So, they're coming from where they are. All right. Send a message. Okay. Everybody wants messages. Okay. Thank you. You guys are awesome. There we go, Vanessa. Sorry for the quiet time. I am so glad you appreciate this. I'm actually out of questions, so that's good. I wanted to do 20 minutes, so we're at 23 minutes. So I'm going to talk a little bit longer and make sure if I skipped you, repost your question, please, right now so I can catch you. You're welcome, Vanessa, and you're welcome, everybody whose question I took. I know some of you didn't ask questions, so please go ahead and ask, because I've got about 10 more minutes before this daylight turns into darkness, and we'll be doing readings in the dark. So, you gotta take advantage of the daylight. Okay, there we go. Fear hiding your bag. Yep, I've already answered everybody. Okay, so we're gonna call it a night then. Nobody else has anything. This is your last chance. Okay, Stacy, Angel, Orozco. I'm so sorry you didn't get a message. I'm going to go ahead and see what I have for you. What do I see in your future? Well, your future is very complicated. You've got a lot of different things going on. I do recommend for you a full reading whenever you get the chance, but for this purpose, you get to one question. What I see in your future, ultimately, I like this card, is dreams coming true. You will absolutely get what you want. It's not going to come to you in the time that you want it or in the way that you want it. So, it's not that you're doing things wrong, it's just Spirit has a different plan than you do. They always work on their own timing. This card is very important to you. This is the environmental awareness card. It doesn't tell you to recycle. You don't need to recycle more. I mean, please recycle because the fairies love that. But that's not what it's about. It's about paying attention. You tend to ignore your intuition a lot more than others. So you need to really pay attention. You make bad decisions that slow you down because you don't follow your intuition. You get the signs, you get the feelings, you get the gut feeling, and still you go and do what is practical. Throw practicality out the window. Your life is not logical. The world you live in is not logical. You need to broaden your thinking, and you need to trust your heart. Your heart is what needs to be heard. So, yes, go with that. All right, I'm going to tell you about me. Well, where do I start? Well, I was born in 1973, a long, long time ago in a faraway land. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to go back that far. So, you're welcome, Stacy. Thank you so much. So about me, I am an artist, a spiritual person. I have been always psychic. When I was a kid and a young person, I used to think I just had an overactive imagination, which turns out the things I was seeing and feeling and the people that I touched and helped actually used the information I gave them and it helped them. So I started using cards because of my husband. He had cards and I said, oh, just draw and see what you get. And I started getting all these incredible messages. So these two cards, they're actually a tool. I don't need the cards to do your reading. But when you're open psychically all the time, you tend to always pick up messages. These are a trigger, kind of like, you know, how you have a bad event or a trauma of some sort, and an event similar to that can trigger a memory or trigger like your PTSD. Well, psychic energy can also be triggered, and the way you trigger, I do, is with my cards. I don't actually, most of the time when I do readings, I don't even look at them. I just hold them and shuffle them, and that tells my brains, hey, tune in, you're paying attention now. So I'm always paying attention, but it's particularly important to connect with a person, especially over distance. So I don't channel, I'm not a medium, but I see images and I feel things, and it's sort of like getting a memory, and it's like my guides, my people talk to your people, and they all work it out and they tell me what to say and what to see. So that's how my readings work. So I also do energy candles because I like them. I just started doing that recently through a mutual friend of another friend that passed on this ability to make this magic for me. And I honor her, since she has passed away, I honor her by continuing her work for her. So here in this physical plane, because I'm here. I pretty much do everything. I'm an artist. I paint, I sculpt, I write, I draw, I build furniture. So I do anything. If there's something you need, if you're wondering about something, text me, call me. I can probably fix it for you or give you a reading about it or give you some guidance. So I tend not to answer my phone. Text me first because I'm usually on my phone when I'm doing readings. So that's it. Let me see if we got any more questions. I can't think of what else you could possibly want to know about me. I live in North Carolina. I travel the world and I live life fully. That's it. That's all there's to me. Oh my gosh, all this love. Thank you so much, you guys. You're awesome. So I am going to call it a night. We're going to do another one of these live readings. Look for the announcements on my Facebook and my Instagram. Remember, you just Google or look up or search for Psychic Atenna and you will find all of my pages. You can go to my website to read more about me or to make orders or see my insights. If you sign up on my newsletters, you'll get a free monthly reading to kind of set you up for the month and just have you can go to psychicatenna.com for that. Sorry, lost my train of thought. And look for the events I mentioned. The contest I'm going to post tomorrow on my Facebook and my Instagram, but you can start sending me your candle wishes now. I love tea. And that's it. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Oh, Tiffany, you came in late. Real quick, Tiffany, if you have a question, post it before I hang up. So I forget that a lot of people run on their own time, not on my time. So all right. Aw, thank you, you guys. You are so welcome. You're making me so loved and so appreciated. And I really appreciate that. So I will see you next time I do this, which may be next week or next month. You gotta follow me on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, and I will let you know what happens next. If you have any questions that I didn't answer, if you'd like a full reading, direct message me, send me an email, or just order at my website. I will arrange an appointment for you. If you want one, we can do it over text or over email, or if you want a video conference, we can do it either on Facebook or Skype or WhatsApp or one of the 1,000 other apps that allow us to do that. So I'll work with you, whatever works for you. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Tati. Thank you, Armando. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. This has been great. I had so much fun. I can't wait to do it again. And I don't know how to turn this off. Okay, here it is. Bye.